I have not.
How long have you been listening to me out of curiosity?
Off and on for about a month, probably.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. So, how can I help you, darling? What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to think. Do I pick somebody to come through, or do you
I
just
can
do
I,
spirit led?
I can do spirit led if you want me to and see who comes through.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for one person because I like to have conversations with him. But
Well, listen. Now, what
that's
about?
just him.
Okay, let me just see
Yeah,
something. First of all, I feel like there's quite a few people here with you. Now, what about your mom? Is your mom here or is she passed?
he's still on the earth.
Now, what about your dad? Is your dad here or is he passed?
He's passed.
Okay, is that who you wanted to talk to? Or somebody else?
Not. I mean, I always want to talk to my dad. Sorry, Dad, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Have you ever lost
He's
a
been
husband?
passed.
Have you ever lost
Yeah,
a
he's been
husband?
passed for quite a while. Yeah, I know. It's a husband thing.
Is that who you want to talk to?
Yeah,
Okay, so this is your husband then, I'm assuming.
correct.
Okay, you said it's a husband thing. I wasn't sure because I did hear. Listen, I did hear dad, and then I heard husband, so I wasn't sure. Like a husband thing could be like somebody else's husband. I'm just
Sure.
saying.
Well, I
Okay,
do have somebody else's husband that sometimes comes through with him, so we'll see.
is this like a friend of yours, husband?
Yeah.
Interesting. Probably because they're hanging out together on the other side. Did your husband know this other husband?
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, interesting. This is like your friend's husband.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
we were all friends, yeah.
You were all friends. I just heard like Matt or Matthew. Is there some kind of M name on the other side or with around you?
No, but you might be picking up on somebody in his family.
That's okay, but you can validate this person. Like Mike
Yes.
or Michael.
No, it's more of a female name.
Okay, that's okay. No worries, no worries. What was your husband's name?
Chris.
Chris. Okay. It's funny when I get these names. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I do, what I hear, and everything. So let me talk to Chris for a second. Was he actually Christopher?
Yeah, that was his surname, yeah.
That was his surname, not a ma'am name, but his surname. No, I'm just kidding. I like to tell jokes sometimes. That's all. Hey, you guys, listen. I'm on my reading on my TikTok, so you guys please stay and listen. I appreciate you guys so very much, and thanks for being here. Okay, I appreciate you guys. I try to explain to them what I'm doing on my TikTok because they might be like, "Who are you talking to?" You know what I'm saying? Okay, Melanie, let me see what's in here for Chris. Is there a cancer? Is there a cancer with him?
Not with him.
Not with him, but with somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think this is for your husband per se, but do you have anybody around you that might have had strokes? Because I'm hearing about somebody having strokes or a stroke.
Well, on the earth plane still, or does it matter?
Either one. It's just somebody has a stroke or they passed from a stroke or something like that. Either one.
Well, I've known a few people that have passed from strokes.
Okay, let me ask you, did your husband have something wrong with his heart or did he pass from like a heart attack?
Well, that's still kind of a question mark. I mean, that's not what the autopsy revealed.
Okay.
But they didn't really dig deep enough when they saw other stuff, so.
Sure, I got you. I get it. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, I gotta yawn. Hold on. Oh, that's how I release my energy too, is by yawning. I yawn a lot when I do my readings, but I think it's because I'm releasing my energy. I keep hearing about cancer. Who was a cancer around you? Because I keep hearing about cancer. I know it's not your husband.
That would be his friend.
That's the other husband?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, interesting. So let me try to see. Do you have any military connection in your family? I heard military. Or your husband's family?
Old time. Yeah. Back
in the old days?
Yeah. back in the Korean War days.
Back in the way old days. And it's funny, I always hear when I do military, somebody was in like the Korea War or the Vietnam War or something like that. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like you have so many people around you. I don't necessarily if I'm connected to your husband a lot, but I'm hearing about maybe somebody passed in their sleep. Could this be for your husband?
Yeah, very possible.
Was your husband like unconscious or something, or like, was he under some, like, what is this? Because I heard, like, unconscious. Was he, like, in any kind of coma? Like, this is really weird.
Well, I don't know. It could have been some sort of a coma type, and then his heart went. We're not really sure. I should have had a better autopsy.
I think there's a combination of things that happened with your husband.
Yeah.
Did you have allergies, or did he have allergies to anything?
No, not specifically.
Okay, because I heard allergies. Okay. Cremated. Who was cremated around you?
Yeah, he was cremated.
Okay. Let's see what else I'm hearing. Now, I heard the number 50. I don't know if this was like around, was he around 50 years old? Are you in your 50s now? Or I don't think you guys.
We both were in our 50s.
I just heard 53.
Okay, that might have been my neighbor was 53 when he passed.
Okay, I feel like I have both of them here, if that makes sense.
He was about 53. I think he was 52, almost 53.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your husband was in his 50s. I heard like 58.
57. He would have been 57.
Yeah. So close enough. I'll take that as a win, my friend. Okay. So he would have been 58 the next year. Okay. Has he been gone for a few years, your husband?
No, that would have been my neighbor.
Damn it! I'm with both of them. Sorry. Sorry. Wait, your husband was more recent?
Yeah.
Is there like a 6 connection with him, like 6 months or 6 weeks or 6 days or 6 hours, or the number 6 for some reason?
Closer to probably 6 weeks, but it was a little bit more than that.
Okay. So it's been about a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just heard February, so it was around February, beginning of March, maybe. Okay. Do you have a connection to September? I just heard September.
Not specifically September.
Okay.
I'm trying to. No, not really September.
It's okay. No worries. My husband's 18-month anniversary is coming up in 2 days. So he'll be gone for 18 months.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah. I know exactly how you're going through, darling. I went through it for a year and almost over a year, but more than a year since before you lost your husband. I'm really sorry. But your husband says, I'm at peace now. He says, I want you to understand this. I'm at peace and I'm okay. And I love you more than anything in this world. Now, you guys have children, correct?
Yes.
Do you have 3 children?
Well, actually together, sorry, my dog's going to start. Brandy.
It's because
we have one together, and he has a son.
Okay, let me ask you something. Did you ever lose a child?
Did I what?
Did you ever lose a child? Have a miscarriage or anything?
Yes, I did. Yes.
That's where the 3 comes from. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I feel this was a girl. Has anybody ever told you that, or did you think you were having a girl?
I didn't know actually.
I feel this was early pregnancy. Was this fairly early pregnancy with you that you lost her?
Yes.
Like I heard 4. I feel like you were only like maybe 4 or 5 weeks along when you lost the baby.
Yeah.
That is such a critical time, that early stages. Like when I found out I was pregnant, I was scared to do any freaking thing. Anything. This daughter, would she be almost 20 by now, or would she maybe be in her 20s? If you would have had her? Or your other children in their 20s?
Probably later 20s.
Okay, I just heard like 27, so maybe like almost 27 years ago.
Because I have a daughter. My daughter currently is in her early 20s.
Okay. So this was before your daughter.
Yes.
Okay. She says, Mom, it's so good to see you. She said, I just wanted to come through and tell you hi and that I love you. And I'm so happy to talk to you. And she says, I'm glad that you've never forgot about me, because I feel like you think about this baby sometimes. Do you not?
Yeah.
Off and on, not like a lot, but I feel like sometimes the memory of what it would be like to have this child would be here with you. So she's just letting you know that she's here with you and that she loves you and she watches over you guys. And she said, I'm okay. She says, I just was not meant to be here, she says. So hence that you lost me. Like, I feel like you were like 4 or 5 weeks along.
That sounds about right.
I don't, who says I'm tweaking? I don't tweak. I just talk with my hands. Somebody says I'm tweaking. What the hell? I don't take anything. I take my medicine for cortisol. That's all I have because I don't make any cortisol. I have no cortisol production. So that's all I have. That's all I take. Besides my levothyroxine because I have no thyroid function. So I have to take some stuff to survive. So.
No making excuses for yourself, please.
Yeah.
I'm holding you accountable.
Oh yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. So this child, was this your husband's child that you lost?
No.
No? Okay. I didn't think so. But she knows your husband, so they're spending time together, so she knows your husband because she knows who he is. Just so you know. Let's see what else I'm hearing. Let's see what your husband's telling me. Was your husband in the hospital when he passed away, or was not long before he passed away? Was he in the hospital?
Not before he passed away. No, a while. I mean, just for unrelated issues.
Okay.
Probably a year and a half before that, maybe.
Oh, okay. I just heard home. Was he at home when he passed away?
Yeah.
And you found him?
I did not.
You did not? Okay. He's kind of glad that you didn't, because I think it would have been a lot harder for you if you had found him. So I guess he's just telling me he's just very glad that you didn't, because nobody wants their spouse to see them passed away. I wish I could take the memory of my husband being passed away out of my head, but I cannot.
Very traumatic.
I did CPR on my husband, and it didn't do any good. I know he was already gone, but I did CPR on my husband. And the paramedics had to, I would not stop doing, they had to pull me off of my husband. I was so zoned in that I knew they were there, but I didn't know they were there. And as far as I remember, they had to pull me off of my husband because I was doing the CPR. They literally grabbed me and took over, and I couldn't stop what I was doing. It was horrible for me. Such a bad time. So
I know, I can't imagine.
I'm glad that you did not see your husband pass away. Let me see what else I'm hearing. He says, sweetie, it's so good to see you. It's so good to talk to you. He says, I'm sorry that I passed, but it was just my time. I honestly feel like there was a multi-factors going on with your husband, that caused him to pass away. I also feel like his heart stopped as well. That's how he's making me feel like his heart stopped from maybe everything. Did he have diabetes, or do you to the diabetes?
Yeah, he had diabetes.
Was it type 2?
He was he created his own diabetes. Is that type 2?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't ask. I think so. My husband created his own. Yes, my husband was, but diabetes ran a lot of my husband's family. But there was one time my husband almost died because it was this was back in 2018. This was about 4 years before he passed, 5 years before he passed. He literally, his blood sugar was so high that it wouldn't even register on the thing. And when we went to the hospital, it had to be 700 or 800. I don't know how he
Yeah, I think something like that happened because it was catastrophic and he just
basically
collapsed. So he probably went into a sepsis diabetic coma. That's
that makes sense.
He had double pneumonia, so it's all these things that happened at the same time.
He was so young for this to happen to. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, he didn't take care of his body real well, so sadly.
Exactly, my husband didn't.
We all tried to warn him, yeah.
I know, he said, it's my fault. I know. That's what he said. I know, it's my fault. I do understand, so I had to deal with the consequences of not taking care of myself. He said, but I would do anything to still be here with you. But he says, listen, when I crossed over, I didn't feel anything anymore. I felt no pain. I thought I heard thunder. It's not supposed to rain till 5 o'clock, and they better not start raining on me. I have to run out there and get the dogs, damn it. But he says, I did not feel anything. I did not feel any pain, hurt. I wasn't hurting. I just feel in a way, I just feel like all this shit happened to him and he either passed out or something and he never woke up. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, that's I think what happened exactly. in the morning.
So he had double pneumonia?
Yeah.
Was this around 7?
Because I really wanted to know for his family what happened, what was because everybody just thought he had a cold, like a
No,
flu.
there was a lot going on with him. No, there's a lot. The pneumonia and his heart was very much affected by the diabetes, I think, because it was uncontrollable. I do think he went into like diabetic shock.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. I think that's what happened. His sugar, I felt like he just started feeling bad. Did he complain that was his head hurting? Do you know before he passed away?
We don't know, but I've had that report several times that maybe he had some sort of a blood clot or aneurysm or something.
Yeah. Davos, you could get a reading, honey. I only charge $35. You can also get a reading as well. Okay, just so you know, that's all I charge, and it's I don't put any kind of time limit. I'm just done when I'm done. But I'm sorry about your mom. Let's see. Yeah, I heard coma. I think he went into a diabetic coma, and I feel there's so much, just this one moment in time, all the shit come together just to affect your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm sorry. But he says, when all is said and done, he said, it was my fault because I did not listen to anybody else. Your husband was very stubborn. You know this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please contact me. Please do. Yes. I can do privates as well. Let's see. To be honest with you, I feel like not long before he passed away, he was pretty much already gone from his body, if that makes sense. His spirit was kind of already dwindling away from his body, because his soul did not want him to feel pain. So I think he was already transitioning away from the pain that he was feeling, because he says, sweetheart, when I passed over, I felt nothing. He said, I felt no pain or nothing like that. And that's what he wants you to know. He says, I didn't suffer. It might have looked like I suffered, but he said, I didn't suffer.
Yeah.
And that's what he wanted you to know. He says, I did not suffer. I did not have any ill will side effects of anything. So that's what he wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Damn ants, man. Jesus. Go away. Damn it, there's so many ants over here. God bless. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart.
You got to use borax.
Borax?
And sugar. Make a paste. That'll help get rid of that nest until the next one comes. I'm sorry to say.
No, that's okay. Do you mix? What do you mix borax with?
Just sugar. A little bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar.
That'll make them want to eat it. And then, are they the sugar ants, the small ones?
Yeah, they're the little black ones.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. Unless you want to use those little traps, little liquid traps they sell on Amazon. But the natural stuff, it will work. It just takes a little longer.
Sure, but that's what I want. I want them to die now. I don't want them to be like, ah. Listen.
No, it won't be like that. You'll just see them disappear after a couple days.
I care about all creatures on this earth, including ants. I don't. I know. I tried. Davos said tarot. I tried tarot. They did not even try to touch tarot. I put it on the little paper. They didn't even touch tarot. So I'm gonna try.
It was in the little trap.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a trap. It was just paste that I put on the part of the.
Oh no! If you use the tarot traps you buy on Amazon, those do work.
Okay.
I think it's like a sugar water. Pretty sure it's really thick, syrupy stuff.
Yes.
And you'll see whatever, a couple hundred in there probably in the next day or two.
Okay, I might do that. I'm looking at tarot traps on Amazon that you said, yes?
Yeah, you get like 10 traps for $15 or something.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's my tip for everybody on the live today.
Thank you for the poster. Thank you for the part. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it, because before I started TikTok, I'd never heard of tarot before in my life. You have to use the trap or it dries out. They won't eat it. Okay, Davis, thank you. So I will get the tarot trap. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. That seems to be the best option. So thanks, my friends. Appreciate you so much.
Oh, that's basically, Chris is the one that showed me how to use the borax and the sugar, by the way. He was obsessed with it. So
really? Oh, yeah, Chris, he says, I'm sorry you got an ant problem. He said, listen to my wife. She's pretty smart because she got everything. She got it from me. He says she got it from me, he says. Yes, down here in Florida, the ants are out of control. I believe that. I lived in Florida. I lived in Orlando. All my children were born in Orlando, so I get it. I know all about Florida, my friends. I'm so aggravated with these ants, man. Sorry.
Every state has their issue.
They do, don't
I
they?
lived in Washington, and we had the ants took over that state too. So
Really?
It's not just Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Chris wants to tell you how proud he is of how proud he is of you for handling how he passed away and everything you've done since then. I feel like you honor your husband in many things that you do, and he appreciates that, and he loves you more than anything in this world. And he just wants you to know that just like he's so proud of you for how far you've come in such a short amount of time. You've handled his death with grace and dignity, and he wants to thank you for that, for, being a very good wife to him and being the best version of yourself that you can be. And he loves you very much.
Yeah, he did. A lot. I know.
I can tell. I know you loved him too, my friend. Were you guys together for like 20 some years?
Yeah.
Like I heard like 25, 26.
Yeah, about that.
Do you have, I already know February connection. I heard February, but that's when your husband passed in February, yes?
Right. Yep.
So I heard February. What about May? I have a May connection. What about May? Do you have a May connection?
The only May connection would be my neighbor's daughter was born. Her birthday's in May.
Oh yeah, because I forgot he's here. I'm trying not to talk to him. I'm trying to just concentrate on Chris. Now let me ask you: is your mom here or she passed?
No, she's here.
And your dad's passed, or is he here?
Yeah, my dad's passed.
Okay. Did we talk to him yet? Because I can't remember.
No, and
Okay.
My brother's also passed as well.
Oh, your brother's also passed. Oh, okay. Was this your older brother? Was this your older brother?
Yeah, my older brother.
Did he have heart issues? Your brother heart issues, or like a heart attack or something?
You know what? He had a lot of stuff going on, but I don't know how it was his breathing. He had some sort of weird bacterial infection that caused, him to stop breathing. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. Was he cremated?
I believe he was cremated, yeah.
Was this I feel like this was a little while ago. I don't feel like it was just like I feel like this has been a little while since he passed away, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's been about 5 years.
I heard 6, so 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, I know, time flies. So I think it was during COVID, I do know that.
Okay.
So I think it was 2020.
Okay, very good. Now you don't relate to September. I just heard September again. You don't relate to that at all. I don't know. I just heard September again.
The only thing I could think about in September would be my mom and dad's anniversary.
Well, that's what it is.
I don't know. That's on the 25th, but it's kind of like my mom's already with somebody else, so I'm like, never.
That doesn't matter, but you can relate to. He wanted to bring it up because he loves your mom still, and he's very glad your mom moved on.
Yeah.
He's glad that your mom moved on. Now, they were together when he passed away, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so happy your mom has moved on. She's a good guy. Does she have a good guy?
Yeah,
he's okay. He's okay.
Yes.
Right? He's okay.
Yes, they've been together. I think they've been together almost 20 years. So yeah, a long time.
Wow. So your dad's been gone. Has he been gone for 25 or 26 years? Your dad?
Yeah. I think 22-ish.
I just heard 2002.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 2002, okay. Right after 9/11. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. 2002. Because 9/11 was 2001. So right after. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Do you have any reference to January? Now I just heard January. Any connection to January?
January. I don't know January.
Okay, no worries. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you.
My dad also had the cancer, so.
Yeah. Did he have colon cancer or something down in the lower region, the prostate or colon cancer?
It was pretty metastasized, so.
Yeah, it was everywhere. It made me feel red.
Yeah.
Did he also have any of his colon or I feel like his stomach was affected by this too, colon or?
Well, that would be my neighbor had GIST, which is outside of his stomach. He had like a stomach cancer.
Oh,
My neighbor did.
yeah, your neighbor is like, he's coming through like strong. He's like always coming through, isn't he? Like, I feel like every other thing I say is for him. But you were close friends with him, yes?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, your nose is running. Go, 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 go. Ooh, go, go, go. Your nose is running. Go, 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 go. My cat's nose runs sometimes, and I don't know if it's like, no, go, 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 go. I don't want snot on me. Go, I'm sorry. I just don't want snot on me, baby. I'm sorry. You know I love you, but I don't want snot on me. I'm sorry. Damn it. His nose runs quite often, but I mean, he's never sick. He's just, I don't know what's wrong with him. There's too many, he probably has cat allergies. Sorry about that, darling. I'm sorry. Did he call you Mel? Did your husband call you Mel for some reason? No, he never had a short name.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, he did. And also,
because I heard Mel. He wants me to call you Mel. I said, call her Mel. I said, okay, I'll call her Mel.
well, that would be my neighbor.
Oh, that's your neighbor. Oh my gosh, I love this. Does he didn't have an M name, did he? Or is there an M name around you? Because I just heard first I heard Michael, then I heard Michelle. So I figure it's like some kind of M name for her or somebody else. Go.
Well, my husband's ex, he had an ex in high school. Her name was Michelle, but
okay.
He also has a cousin, Michelle. But
okay, that's why I heard my name Michelle.
Michelle's
yeah,
come up in another reading too as well. So it's kind of a. Yeah, I mean, I really wanted her to come to his memorial service, but she never made it, so.
That's too bad. I think.
I don't know if that's the reference, but I'm going with that.
Well, it's just because it's a name that you know. Like, when I hear my name, I know it has to be for you guys because I'm not hearing my name to myself. So, when I specifically hear Michelle, every time I've heard Michelle, you guys claim Michelle. So, every time I've said Michelle, you guys claim it, so.
Yeah.
I guess he understood that he couldn't come to her service. Things happen, he says life gets in the way. Things happen. No, baby, go over there. I don't want your snot on me. Stop. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Do you have any Cassies around? I just heard the name Cassie. Are any K sounding names Cassie or C names? I know besides Chris. I don't know. I just heard the name Cassie.
The only Cassie I know is his sister-in-law's sister. His name is Cassie, and
okay,
she may have passed. She had some cancer. She may have passed. I don't know 100%, but
I heard
that's
yes.
the only
I heard
Cassie
yes.
I know.
Oh, but that's okay.
I have a horse named Classy.
but you can see when I hear these names, you guys always seem to validate them. It could be somebody on the other side of the family as well. And what about Roger or Raj or some kind of RO name? Roger, Robert, maybe. Because I don't hear these names out of the blue. They're specifically for you guys when I hear these names.
Not off the top. I'll write that down.
No worries. It could be any kind of RO name, honestly. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Let's see. Do you have any name like Lisa or like Alyssa or something? Like Elisa or like Alyssa or any kind of L sounding name?
Both. Well, Lisa is one of my good friends.
Okay.
And Alyssa is one of my neighbor's daughter's best friends.
I love that. They're doing so good with all these names for you, my friend. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's see what.
Does he have any messages for his daughter? I haven't talked to her in a while.
Yes, he says, just tell her how much I love her, how much I miss her, and I'm so proud of her, and he appreciates you still trying to stay in contact with his daughter. You guys got along okay, did you not, his daughter and you?
Oh yeah, we did back in the day. I haven't spoken to her in a while.
She said, just tell her how much I love her. You can actually show her this reading as well if you want to, because it is my YT. My YT link is here in my profile.
What does he think about her changes, just out of curiosity?
Her changes? What, her lifestyle changes?
she's just different now, a little different now. That's all.
Is she going through something, like going through a sex change or something?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, I was like, I don't know. I was like going through something. I was like,
no, not that.
Okay,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just asking. He says, listen, I accept my daughter how she is. I love my daughter very much. I always want the best for her, and I've always accepted her through all her weirdness and her quirkiness, he says. And he says, as long as she's happy, he says, I don't care what she does. I just want her to be happy and safe. And that's all I care about for my daughter. So whatever she's going through right now, he says she's going to work. She'll work it out. She'll fix it. You know, whatever she's going through, either it's an existential crisis or she's a new boyfriend. He says, whatever it is, she'll work it out.
Yeah.
Because he knows how strong she is. And he says, I love her very much. And I just want her to know that. And I love you too. And he says, I love you more than anything. And he wants to thank you for all the years you put up with his crap and his shit and everything else. He says, I know I was not easy to live with, and I'm sorry, sweetheart, he says.
Yeah.
Your husband kind of reminds me of my husband in a way, because my husband started getting so many health problems before he passed away. You know, he had severe neuropathy, and that was one of his downfalls because he was looking for a way out of the pain. I wish to God I was an energy healer before my husband died, because I could have probably helped his neuropathy, because that's what I've done. I've helped other people's neuropathy before, so I probably could have helped his.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes people block that, though. I'm also an energy healer, so.
Are you? Well, see, triggering my husband.
I tried many times to help him, and
triggering
it didn't always work. So
the trigger of losing my husband is what turned me into an energy healer and a psychic medium. Because I did not do this when he was alive. I just couldn't. I was not able to. Or I didn't know how to focus on it. But as soon as he passed, within a few weeks, I was an energy healer. A few weeks later, about a month later, my psychic abilities kicked in.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I am sorry about your husband, but you know that he's in a better place, yes?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And he's living a good life over there. He says, I'm not hurting anymore. I'm no longer in pain. He says, I'm okay where I am, because he said he's not suffering anymore. And that's the important thing. He's not suffering anymore, you know? Because I feel like he suffered. He suffered a lot before he passed, you know?
Yeah, he did.
He says, not anymore. He says, I'm free as a bird from all that pain.
Yeah, I've seen him flying around my house. So.
Have you really? You seen the spirits? You seen him in, like, the orbs?
Yeah.
Speaking of, I have so many orbs that come in front of this window. It's crazy. You know, the funny part is, Melanie, about a year and a half before I become psychic, orbs kept coming to me everywhere I went. So I think they were preparing me for this. I just didn't know it back then.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They got to do it slowly so we don't go into trauma.
Yeah, sure. But I had no idea that they were trying to help me prepare to become a psychic medium. I had no idea. I just thought they really were really attracted to me because I know I'm an empath. So.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Well, Melanie, listen, your husband misses you a lot, and he misses his daughter a lot. He just wants you to tell her. He said, please tell her I love her more than anything, and I'm so proud of her, and I know she's going to accomplish many, many things. Now, does she have children?
No.
She doesn't have children. Okay. Do you have grandchildren?
No. Hopefully having a grand horse here pretty soon.
I love it. Oh, I wish I would have got the horse. I love when horses come up in my readings because I'm attracted to horses. I'm very not attracted to them in that way. I'm just drawn to horses. I think a horse is my spirit animal. I don't know, because I've always wanted to own one. I just never was able to.
Yeah. I have 4 now, so I'm hoping one of them's pregnant. I don't know. I keep on getting a yes, but I'm just waiting to do a pregnancy test.
I heard yes on that one. What do you do? What pregnancy test do you do? Like a regular human test?
It's like a little, it's a very quick urine one. And so but the sad thing is she just will not go in front of me. I have never seen her. So I'm like, I know she's drinking water. So I just have to wait, see if she keeps getting bigger, or do a ultrasound.
I think she's pregnant, because I heard pregnant as well.
I hope so, because I think it would be a really good, thing to have a really, I think it'd just be great for the farm, especially.
Yeah, I can see that too. How many horses do you have right now?
I have 4.
Wow, girl! And you're expecting another one? Like another one's coming?
Well, hopefully, yeah. I mean, I'm going to do a retreat here, spiritual retreat. So that's what my goal is.
Where do you live at? What state do you live in?
New Mexico.
Oh, I live in
A little
Kentucky.
far from you.
Yeah, that's a little far from me, but that's okay. Listen, honey, this reading I thought was beautiful. Your husband did amazing. Everybody that I talked to did really good, and I hope you know that they're all okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your energy and time.
Oh, Melanie, I thank you. You're the ones that listen. I'm just on nobody's time but y'all's. Like, I'm just here doing this for you guys the best way I know possible. And I do my darndest, and I do be as spot on as I can be, and I normally am. And when I really focus, I do so much better.
Okay, try to get rid of those ants. They'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to look for the tarot bait traps on
order those today.
You won't
regret it.
Yes, I'm going to. Well, Melanie, honey, this will be in my YT. Now, my YT link is on my profile, okay? Just so you know. Bye, you guys.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Listen, that will be posted.